The brutal and bloody battle for the Crimea lasted from October 1941 to July 1942. The army of the Soviet Union acted in harsh conditions. The German troops not only stormed Sevastopol, but also occupied Kerch. The threat of capture threatened the peninsula. The Soviet leadership was aware of the danger, whose approach was increasing by the minute, so in the hope of diverting the enemy, minimizing their forces and removing the Nazis from this position, it was decided to land a naval landing in Evpatoria and take the city. To carry out this risky operation, 700 Marines, dressed in black jackets, were dispatched. Their landing fell on a deep night in January 1942. The German army was taken by surprise. The Soviet troops were moving into the city, freeing prisoners along the way. After a while an uprising began. Civilians decided to rebuild the piers, which had been damaged during the fighting, so that the landing of additional forces would go faster. The enemy army came to its senses, after which it began firing at Soviet positions. After a while German reinforcements began to arrive. Close to midnight communication with our fighters was cut off. Ships with additional reinforcements were unable to approach the city, as the weather had become very rough, and in addition the enemy attack began. For 3 days the Soviet soldiers had been fighting for their land. Some of them managed to escape from the battle and hide from the Nazis. The rest were subjected to a brutal massacre, shot on the spot with the civilians. Field Marshal Manstein said afterwards, if the Soviets had managed to bring in new forces, one could only guess about the consequences. Glory to the heroes and eternal memory.